Have you ever looked at your savings account, seen a decent number, maybe 10,000 or even 20,000, but you still feel stuck? You're doing the right things. You're saving, you're skipping the lattes, but it feels like you're still pushing a boulder uphill. You're still terrified of your boss. You're still one bad month away from panic. Here's the thing, you aren't crazy. You just haven't hit the specific number where the physics of money actually change. Most people think wealth building is a straight line. They think $30,000 is just 3 times better than $10,000. It's not. $30,000 is the mathematical and psychological tipping point where you stop pushing the boulder and it starts rolling on its own. My name is Zach, and I spend way too much time thinking about money psychology and the invisible thresholds of wealth. If you're someone who has started saving but still feels trapped in the rat race, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. The linear trap. Look, we need to talk about why most people quit right before they win. We are taught that wealth building is linear. You save $1, you're $1 richer. But that is dead wrong. Wealth is exponential. When you have $5,000, you are in survival mode. You're checking your bank balance every morning with a knot in your stomach. When you hit $10,000, you hit safety. You can handle a blown transmission without crying, but you're still playing defense. At $20,000, you enter strategy mode. You have breathing room. But $30,000, this is where it gets really interesting. This is the freedom flywheel. At $30,000, you stop working for money, and money finally starts working for you. This isn't just a feel-good slogan, it's a mechanical shift in your life. Here is what most people don't realize about hitting this number. At $30,000, you have enough capital to buy the one asset that actually makes you rich: time. When you have $30,000 liquid, you can buy time to develop skills. Those skills help you earn more money. That money buys you more time, which allows you to develop better skills. It's a loop. It's a flywheel. See, when you have $5,000, you can't take a risk on a $1,000 course to learn digital marketing or coding. It feels too dangerous. But at $30,000, you start asking different questions. You stop asking, can I afford this? And you start asking, will this investment increase my earning potential? If spending $1,000 on a skill raises your income by $10,000 forever, that is the best trade you'll ever make. But you can only make that trade if you have the $30,000 buffer to back it up. This is why the rich get richer. They aren't smarter, they just have the buffer to play offense while you're stuck playing defense. Now, you might be thinking, Zach, I don't want to buy courses, I just want to feel secure. Well, here's the most underrated superpower of the $30,000 threshold: the power of no. Desperation is expensive. When you have $2,000 in the bank, you have to say yes. You say yes to the toxic boss, you say yes to the overtime you hate, you say yes to the bad deal because you need the cash flow. At $30,000, you gain the ability to walk away. If your boss is manipulative, you can say no. If a job offer lowballs you, you can negotiate hard because you're not terrified of them pulling the offer. This is the no power. And ironically, the more you can say no, the more money people will offer you. People smell desperation. When you negotiate from a position of strength, because you have that $30,000 fortress behind you, you end up making more money. So how do we get there? Because saving $30,000 feels impossible when you're staring at zero. Most people fail because they focus on the goal, $30,000, instead of the system. At this stage, you need to stop thinking about saving money and start thinking about building systems. Number 1, automate the boring stuff. If you're using willpower to save, you will lose. You need to set up automatic transfers the day you get paid. You need to treat your savings like a bill that must be paid. Number 2, strategic deprivation. You might have to be the weird one for a year or two. You drive the old car, you cook at home, you reject the lifestyle inflation that keeps your friends broke. And number 3, invest in asymmetric risk. Once you hit that buffer, don't just let it rot in a checking account. This is when you start looking for opportunities, investments, or side hustles that have limited downside but unlimited upside. And the takeaway. Here is the brutal truth. Most people stop right before the magic happens. They get to $20,000, they feel safe, and they buy a new car. They kill the momentum right before the flywheel starts spinning. Don't do that. $30,000 isn't the finish line, it's the starting line. It's the moment you transition from a survivor to a builder. Get to $30,000. Claw your way there if you have to, because once you do, you're not just a person with money, you're a person with options. and options are the only things that really matter. If this video helped you see the target clearly, hit that subscribe button. Let's build this wealth together. I'll see you in the next one.